all gone to shit, and it just keeps rising. Now it's about to hit the fan. With the world on the edge of anarchy, all forms of policing across the globe combined forces to form the agency. But it wasn't enough. 3 rival factions now control our capital, Pacific City. The agency is making its last stand in a high-security compound known as the Keep. Access is restricted, and our limited force of peacekeepers can barely hold the fort. Desperate times require desperate measures. The agency is exploiting the work of disgraced scientist Dr. Baltazar Chernenko. His controversial human modification program is now being used to create new recruits for the agency, new agents of justice, capable of unparalleled evolution and regeneration. The agency's first prototype is ready to take to the streets, and not a moment too soon. This is war, a war on crime. Welcome to the agency, Agent. I'm your main point of contact and the closest thing you have to a friend. I'll guide you and keep you informed of the latest agency intelligence to help you rid Pacific City of its 3 biggest gangs. Your primary objective is to remove each gang's kingpin. Los Muertos' charismatic Don Domingo El Brazo Garcia, the Volt's autocratic Vladimir the Wolf Golyak, and the Shy Gen's enigmatic Wang. Agency intel suggests that you weaken each kingpin's defenses by locating and removing their generals first. It's time to get out into the field, Agent. We have some revolutionary new agency vehicles waiting for you at the base of the Keep. Here it is. The agency garage. Stand on the purple authorization point to gain clearance, then choose an agency vehicle. Use the tunnels beyond the blast doors to drive to a district in the city. The district beyond that blast door is controlled by Los Muertos. Agency intel is now downloading to your personal network. To ensure a guaranteed supply of weapons and ammunition, you need to regain control of agency supply points. These covert nodes are strategically placed throughout the city, but all are currently under gang control. You need to take one back now. A marker on your HUD will show you the way. We sent peacekeepers to take back the captured agency supply points, but they weren't successful. News from the peacekeepers, Agent. Los Muertos, the dead, have rapidly grown from a petty band of Central American drug dealers into a significant narcotics operation dominating the 2 islands forming Pacific City's east side, a district now known as La Mugre, the Dirt. The gang's death designation was originally chosen to strike fear into those who might dare stand in their way. Now their name is more associated with the consequences of their vile trade. Los Muertos are formidable fighters with remarkable brute strength and brutality to match. They are also renowned vehicle specialists, stealing and customizing the finest cars and vans before using them to great effect in crimes and getaways. Be aware that La Mugre's South Island is packed with rooftops that present an ideal retreat for athletic agents under extreme duress. The fight for the agency supply point. It's time for you to show the peacekeepers how it's done. The orange beam of light visible in your HUD shows the agency supply point entrance, Agent. And your body is now vulnerable. It would be wise to take cover to allow your armor to regenerate. Watch out, low armor. Good work, Agent. You liberated an agency supply point. You can now travel between this supply point and the one in the keep instantly. Reclaim other agency supply points to open up even more shortcuts around the city. Your HUD software is now updated, Agent. Agency supply points you've reclaimed are shown as orange markers. Supply points still in enemy hands cycle between orange and white. Now let's show these gangs who's boss. Peacekeepers recently captured this intel, downloading to your personal network. Now.
Juan El Número Martinez is the eyes and ears of Los Muertos, and thanks to his loyal bangers, knows everything about anything on the streets. Residing in the heart of the multi-level hillside housing development on La Mugre Southern Island, this manipulative and malicious criminal also holds the Los Muertos purse strings. Martinez puts the gang's ample illegal earnings to especially effective use when threatened, by hiring the best assassins money can buy.
Your HUD software is updated. A distinctive gang marker now shows the way to this key gang member. Nicely done, Agent. Good job, Agent. The roof. Check the roof. Low on ammunition, Agent. Find some more, or try a different weapon. Take this gang weapon to an agency supply point, Agent. It will be added to the agency armory so you can pick it up from any agency supply point in the future.
¿Tus papás eran parientes? ¡Me dieron!
New agency intel, Agent.
With Martinez out of the way, Los Muertos' finances and information flow are severely disrupted. The low-level bangers lack the intelligence and expertise to effectively take his place, making Los Muertos a softer target.
Excellent work, Agent. Now explore the city and track down the other key gang members. Eliminate them in any way you see fit. I'll keep you updated if peacekeepers secure additional intelligence, but don't count on that. It's up to you to search the city to find the key gang locations. Once you bring gang weapons back to an agency supply point, you can reclaim them from any available agency supply point. Whenever you're in the vicinity of an area dominated by a key gang member, all relevant available agency intel will automatically download to your personal network, and a marker will be placed on your HUD. Look for an orange beam of light, Agent. It's only visible through your HUD, and it marks a nearby agency supply point you should reclaim. Such a healthy display of physical strength. Unleash your untapped raw power by using brute force to remove criminals. Good work, Agent. Another agency supply point captured means more space to store gang weapons. Agent, you should seriously consider reclaiming an agency supply point. Your athletic skills are improving, Agent. Your typical running speed is increased, and you can now jump to a height of around 15 feet. Los Muertos are certainly feeling your presence, Agent. We are now tracking Los Muertos hit squads deployed to take you down. Either meet them head-on or lay low until they give up.
What the hell was that?
Gang members are thick on the ground here, Agent. Agency intel suggests an apartment block in this district is acting as a focus for gang operations. Enemy threat above, Agent. Fresh agency intel for you, Agent.
Violeta Santa Maria Sanchez. Hot, dirty, deadly. 3 choice words used by an undercover officer to describe the persuasive Los Muertos recruiter before he fell foul of her charms and her extreme initiation ceremony. Sex and violence are her favored tools. Beyond a severe beating lies the allure of an endless and effortless supply of the finest women, narcotics, firearms, and vehicles.
You might want to try something more effective than knocking on the front door, Agent. Take this gang weapon to an agency supply point, Agent. It will be added to the agency armory so you can pick it up from any agency supply point in the future. Violeta is close. The marker on your HUD shows you the way to your target. Exemplary performance, Agent. Your basic physical strength is such that you can lift objects weighing around 200 pounds and throw them roughly 100 feet.
Ya estuvo.
¡Muérete, güey!
Your HUD shows how you're evolving according to your performance. The different colored markers emitting from dead
Nos
criminals
vemos en el
represent which
infierno.
skills are improving.
¡Muérete, güey!
Por mí, date por vencido. Te voy a chingar. Unas últimas palabras.
Your physical strength is
Échate
increasing,
esta.
Agent. You can now lift objects weighing just over half a ton and
Nos
throw them
vemos
roughly
en el
130
infierno.
feet.
Por mí, date por vencido.
Violetta Sanchez.
¡Muer, mamón!
Sanchez!
La luz.
Downloading new agency intel to your personal network, Agent.
With Violetta out of the frame, it's not such a pretty picture for Los Muertos. Recruitment is at an all-time low. With less new blood on the streets, the civilians are regaining their confidence. The agency is pleased with your progress.
Here are your revised odds against the Kingpin, Agent. Your basic explosive skills are such that any explosive ordnance you use has an effective blast radius of at least 20 feet, with a proportionate delivery of force and damage. Violeta's removal is having a significant effect on the numbers of Los Muertos available to guard their kingpin. Don't expect a cakewalk, but don't expect much in the way of Los Muertos reinforcements either. Your projected probability of success with the removal of the Los Muertos kingpin has now increased. Those peacekeepers need assistance, Agent. Shoot a moving target's legs or wheels to undermine its mobility. Good job, Agent. Los Muertos are certainly feeling your presence, Agent. We are now tracking Los Muertos hit squads deployed to take you down. Either meet them head-on or lay low until they give up. One thing to notice about agency agility supplements, Agent. The more difficult ones to reach are worth more and are seen as taller on your HUD. For your convenience, gang members are shown on your tracker in 3 states. Gray are patrolling, yellow are actively seeking you out, and red are engaged in combat. Your athletic skills are evolving in line with our projections, Agent. Your typical running speed has increased, and you can now jump to a height of around 20 feet. Agency intelligence reports a rise in dubious activity at Guerra's nightclub in the northeast corner of La Mugre's South Island. Should crash that party and turn out the lights for good, Agent. Look out, Agent. Criminals up above. New agency intel is downloading straight to your personal network, Agent. You can thank the peacekeepers for this.
Jose Tremendo Guerra uses his failing nightclub on La Mugre's southern island as a front to ply his vile trade, the manufacture and distribution of a potent and addictive narcotic cocktail. A cunning, cold-blooded operator, Guerra takes deliveries of the drugs by day and deals them to the desperate by night. This operation alone accounts for a significant percentage of the Los Muertos' illicit income.
te pudras en el infierno. Yo sé que estás bestial. ¡Al piso! Unas últimas palabras. A la mierda con esto. Llegó la hora de tronarlo. Nos vemos en el infierno. Es hora de matar. Voy a matar al cabrón que haya hecho esto. ¿Dónde chingados estás?
You sure do like to push your luck.
Alguien anda por aquí. ¡Cuidado!
The smell of agent in the morning.
Unas últimas palabras. Está hecho. Llegó la hora de tronar. Este es para ti. No me siento muy bien.
News from the peacekeepers, Agent. Jose Guerra's timely demise spells the end of his club and of Los Muertos' fertile drugs operation. This represents a serious blow to a loathsome but lucrative trade.